Hey guys, so big news today was Federal Reserve did not move the interest rate, kept it steady. Did say something about potential future increases. Was definitely surprised by it. Was definitely thought they were going to do like a quarter point increase or something small. But I really thought that there was going to be an attempt to continue to just really root out and stamp out the inflation. And it even made me think a little bit, guys. I don't know if anybody caught the live that I did yesterday where I talked about Mike Maloney, goldsilver.com, where he talked about the deflationary period that he expects before some really runaway inflation were to happen. And, I'm kind of wondering to myself as we head towards, what everybody expects to be a recession and the commercial real estate collapse and this whole thing, are things already starting to seize up credit-wise where the Fed is actually maybe turning its attention, not that it's necessarily underway, but are they turning their attention to the possibility that we're going the other direction towards a deflationary spiral, which of course, if you guys are familiar with the banking system, the Fed Reserve System, as I understand it, and I'm no expert by any means on any of this stuff, including, more than anything else, deflation. I have to really get my arms around deflation more. But my sense is that the system simply doesn't, like the system needs the inflation. The system can't exist without the inflation. So when you deprive it of that and you invert it into deflation, you're essentially depriving, like a human being, of oxygen, right? You essentially kill the system. If that deflation is at all sustained, right? So I think, I really think, guys, that, and it's a little bit of a wild hypothesis, but is the reason that the Fed is slowing down the rate increases because they're already starting to get concerned that we could overcorrect this thing and really snuff all the credit out of the system and end up in a situation where we have a deflationary spiral that is, in their eyes, much worse than any kind of inflation figure, because deflation actually kills the system. I mean, inflation hurts you and I's purchasing power, but deflation kills the entire system. So that's what I thought of when I saw that today, because I definitely was taken aback by it. I haven't really made any moves or decisions interest rate wise that necessarily benefited from that. Although, if we were to go back into the market for a house, I guess, not getting a rate increase today was a good thing. But anyway, that was my reaction to that today, guys. So we'll see what happens next. I mean, I don't know when they report the next inflation figures. I think the last ones that just came out, and they were very recently released, showed that inflation didn't cut in half. Doesn't mean there isn't any inflation anymore. It just means that the rate, I think, went to half of what it was in the prior reading. So anyway, we'll see what it all means, guys. But definitely an interesting development today from where I stood and what I expected to hear them say. So just stay on the lookout for that. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll try to check in again tomorrow.